All right, we're on something. There we go. Using the yo-yo.
Some fish are legendary, some are sacred, and some will test everything you've got. Across North America, indigenous tribes have fished these waters for centuries, carving traditions, ceremonies, and survival from every catch. Now, we travel deep into their ancestral homelands to uncover stories behind the fish that shape their cultures, and catch some absolute giants along the way. From the raging rivers of the Pacific Northwest to the untouched lakes of the Great Plains, we're hooking into monsters that fed generations and diving headfirst into the traditions that keep them alive today. I'm Robert Jacobo, and this is Indigifish, Tribal Tales. Are you ready to chase something big?
Alright guys, what's up? It's your host Robert Jacobo. Welcome back to another episode of Indigifish. We are on the Sport King this morning and we are getting ready to get out on the ocean and do some fishing. We're pulling up to the live bait station right over there, and it's 5:30 in the morning, guys, so just getting stoked, getting excited, and looking to catch some big ones today. We got Bonito that are out there, we got yellowfin tuna that are out there, we got bass that are out there, and it's the top three that come home with the prize, guys. So if anything, we're looking to get out there and really capture that big fish, right? So as we pull up to the bait tank, we're gonna go ahead and see what type of bait we're gonna be using, what size that they're gonna be, and then go from there, right, in order to go ahead and get our stuff rigged up. So anyways, we've already had some great help from a couple of the other anglers that are on the boat as well, helping us kind of with our line and just making sure that we're adjusting accordingly, right, so that we're going to be putting ourselves in the best position to go ahead and catch that big fish. So anyways, guys, looking forward to it, so stay tuned. All right, what's up, guys? So we are on the boat, we're moving. We got everything going on. We got the open ocean, we got sunrise going on. It's pretty loud out here, not gonna lie, but I'm excited. We're ready to get some fishing going on. And so we got all the guys, everybody's out here getting geared up. We got on the bait tank, and man, it's a beautiful day. It's gonna be nice, warm. I think it's gonna be around 80 degrees out there. So we're gonna make sure we have our hood up a little bit later because it's gonna be cooking. But also that means that hopefully our lines are gonna be cooking too. And we're gonna be looking at things like Bonito. We're gonna be looking at things like Yellowtail. Fishing reports are coming back pretty favorable for the most part. And so, yeah, guys, we're getting closer, right? So we've been on the boat now, away from the live bait tank, or not the live bait tank, but the bait pickup, the barge. We've been away now for about an hour. It's about 6:30 right now in the morning. So just grateful to be coming up on a beautiful sunrise, guys. So anything, we just got to be grateful for this stuff. Super happy that we're out here and just can't wait to go ahead and get started. So anyways, stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, so I'm on the back side of Catalina here. Oh, there we go. And it is beautiful. We got the sun coming out right over the top. We're what? How far do you think we are from our spot?
I think we're pretty close.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close. So I'd say, because it's already almost 8:20, I'd say probably about another 20 minutes or so. But everybody's getting their lines prepped up. Everything's getting ready to go, getting their hooks set. And yeah, we're looking at having a great day out here. And on top of that, I mean, it's beautiful out here. We got the waves crashing right on the rocks, as you can see, and it's just awesome. Love this cloud coverage as well. So, and got a good look at everybody else on the boat. So we got a lot of different setups here that we're looking at too. So kind of getting interested as far as what's going to be working, what's not going to be working, seeing who's gonna get hooked up on some fish, you know, and what they're using, whether it be surface irons or jigs or live bait or you know, jerk baits or spinner baits or anything like that. So I'm excited to see what's working and what doesn't work, and being able to kind of adjust the repertoire, right? So that's really what it comes down to when it comes down to becoming a better fisherman. It's really about taking the time to really observe what is going to work and what's not going to work, asking questions here on the boat, talking to the captain, talking to the deckhands, talking to the different fishermen that are here. I've already had some guys that are really cool help me out with my setup, and so I'm just getting excited. And as we get closer and closer, especially since it's only, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning and we're over here in Catalina Island. So anyways, guys, looking forward to it, and I can't wait to start fishing. So let's get out there and let's do some work. All right, guys, stay tuned. 1, 2, 3 mark. All right, guys, we're out here on the ocean on the backside of Catalina, and on top of that we have a live sardine or a live anchovy on the end of our line. A little bit of a fly line with a small sinker weight on there, and so we're just looking at things to bite. Now a couple of guys have had a couple of bites. No one's pulled anything up just yet, and so what we're looking at is, you know, what we can get to go and jump on this line. Now cool thing is that we have seen some yellowtail in the area, we've seen some barracuda in the area, and so we know the fish are there. It's just a matter of, you know, getting them on the line and getting them on the hook. The crazy thing is that we've been seeing the yellowtails bubbling up on the surface. Let's see if we can't kind of reset our sardine where he's at and stuff. Let's just check on him, make sure that he's still alive. He's still kind of swimming around. Yep, he's still got a good swim on. Going out. Let's see, get it up, get it up. Nice sheephead, bro. Okay. Let's see. All right, we're on something. There we go. Using the yo-yo. Alright, big old sculpin.
Oh yeah, right here. Grab that one. Grab by the hand.
Nice big old sculpin. Just yo-yoed from the bottom, man. That was nice. That was probably the same one you caught. And we're on something else. There we are. Let's go. This kind of feels like the same thing. Yeah. Same sculpin. Let's see. Yep. Alright, guys. We got ourselves a nice big sculpin. Give it that mouth there. The ugly guy, huh? There we go. Sculpin. So see you later, guys. Alright, here we go again. All right, fighting harder than the sculpin for sure. Yeah, it's like, I think it might be fighting bottom, actually. It's a great video, right? All right. Yeah. I was like, you already did, you said? But maybe I am on something. There we go. Wow. What's this guy? It's a barred bass? Yeah.
That's true.
Alright, guys.
See that? I'm gonna pop them and send them back down.
Cool. We're using this, the jig here, yo-yo jig, right down from the bottom. All right, guys, so we got our next stop. And what we're told, a little bit of reef work here. So we might want to start out with the yo-yo jig that we're using. We just caught, 3 off of that. So let's see if we can entice some of these fish to come back after that yo-yo jig. If not the yo-yo jig, I also have a surface iron to work with. I also have a fly line, and we'll go from there. But let's start out with the yo-yo jig and see kind of how we're doing. Just because of the fact that I think we might have some good structure along this coastline down here at the bottom, right? So that's what I'm gonna try to work right now. Anyways, yeah, guys, let's get to it. All right, guys, so moving along from spot number 2, not too much success by a lot of the anglers, to be honest. I didn't get anything on this spot, except for a big piece of kelp. But yeah, we're on to our next spot. We're gonna see what we can do. Hopefully we can start to pull something in. I might try a drop shot with some live bait on it at the next spot, depending on what the conditions are. Obviously, we want to listen to the captain as much as possible. But yeah, just this time around on spot number 2, just wasn't that successful. We saw a couple of yellowtail bubble to the surface, but other than that, I mean, yeah, it's sea lions. I actually got a bird in my line. Unfortunately, it didn't end up hooking him, but my line wrapped around him, so we ended up getting him on board and getting that taken care of. So So sorry guys that I didn't, press the record button on that one, but at the same time, my concern was more about getting the bird loose than hitting the record button. So anyways though, we were able to get him off. He was off in a good way. And now we're on to the next spot. So anyways guys, stay tuned. All right, we are on something right now. A nice little bonita. Yep, right in the back, huh? Oh, perfect. That works out so good for me there. All right. Self-release. All right, guys, we are on another one. I'm gonna guess this is a mackerel as well. Or not a mackerel, a bonita.
Throw that thing off the frame.
All right. There we go. And look at those teeth, guys. Those teeth are intense. Anyways, ooh, he wants to take a chomp. All right, guys, we got ourselves another bonita. There we go, bro. Nice little bonita, right?
Put the tag number on
I think we might have something, but it might be kelp. And it is. Look at us. Right, catching fish and kelp. Well, it is what it is. All right, guys, so we're on to spot number 4. Let's see if we can't get some yellowtail over there. This last spot, definitely plentiful. On the back of the boat, there was a lot of guys catching calico bass. Definitely some keepers there. For myself, I went ahead and caught 3 bonita, and it was pretty fun for the most part. They don't put up too much of a fight as far as the sizes that I was getting, legal size, but at the same time, nothing too strenuous or anything like that, but they were definitely fun. You would notice when they're on the line. The pole that I'm using today, it definitely has a little bit more whip to it, so the fight is definitely there. But if anything, looking forward to this site number 4. I mean, look at this. It is beautiful, guys. You guys got insane amount of just beauty all over the place. So anyways, we're gonna get back to it. Spot number 4 should be coming up in about 10-15 minutes. All right, guys, so we finally made it back off the boat. And we got Raffles about to go on right now. Tons of fishermen just joining us over here on the docks, and it was one heck of an awesome day, guys. So just gotta say, that was awesome, and want to get in there and talk to the guys from Western Outdoor News, because just want to say thank you for the most part. I mean, it was such a really cool day getting to see all these different catches. We definitely got a lot of guys with different types of fish and stuff like that, but 2 of the main contenders actually came from our boat, so I'm actually super excited to see where they place in the tournament, to see who's going to be getting divvied out the prizes. So anyways, stay tuned, guys, we got some more.
Gale Force fish, anybody?
180. All right, who is that? .17, opposite 113, 2.17, 113, 435, 425. Okay, lead cod, Brad, lead cod.
I'm gonna say 6. No. 6'2".
Gotta be more than 8. 38.7.
5. 5'6'4". Dang it. 8.5. 8.58.
8.5.
8.58.
8.6. 8.46. 4.5.
881.
Whoa, we're way off.
I thought it was for the first place winner, dude. Heck yeah, bro.
That's right here, buddy.
That's
Next
good.
video will be with a bluefin tuna.
Very nice. There we go.
It's a beef stick.
Or
on the rod.
at least the yellowtail.
That's a bluefin tuna rod.
Thanks, Russ.
What's your name?
Robert. Jacobo.
Jacobo.
Yep.
J-A-C-O-B-O.
976.
Yep, you got it right the very first time. Heck yeah.
Well, it was just before us.
All right, guys. So I'm sitting here with Landon Thomas now. He's with Western Outdoor News, California's only sportsman newspaper.
Yep.
From what I'm seeing on the back of his sweater.
1953. 1953, yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a long time. So we've been in the game. I feel like we do a very good job of everything. I'm hoping you had a good time today.
Oh man, bitchin' time.
Yeah, good. So I do about 25 of these charters a year.
Okay.
Anywhere from Baja to Alaska, everything in between. In the middle of all that, we're running tournaments. We do saltwater tournaments, freshwater tournaments, bass professionally, as well as trout for family and kids. It's super fun. Striper Derby in Havasu every year. And then we actually run the biggest tuna tournament in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, so every November I go to Cabo for a week and we run a tournament. It's $1.4 million. It's a crazy tournament,
Dang.
so we stay busy. If you guys want to come out, check out the website. It's going to be westernoutdoornews.com. Give me a call. My number's all over that website. Be happy to have you guys out and show you a good time.
Yeah, we'd definitely love to, especially that. What was it? The Striper.
The Striper Derby?
Striper Derby.
Striper Derby.
I myself am from Needles, California.
There you go.
And so I'm right down the road, man.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely have to join you guys out there for
100%.
that.
It's super fun. Weather's always nice, and it's a great tournament. You know, it's everyone's catching fish. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
So everyone's stoked.
Yeah,
And the
no.
prizes are great. So, yeah.
Man, I gotta say, the thing that you guys put together today, this was amazing.
Yeah.
And if anything, man, our channel, we like to appeal to younger fishermen that are coming up.
Yeah.
One of my biggest things is, just getting out there, starting from scratch. Literally, our first video was me taking a rod and reel that I got a big 5, going down, no bait, just
There you
getting
go.
sand crabs
There you
and
go.
catching myself a nice guitar fish.
That's
and just
awesome.
starting from there.
Thank you.
So if you had to say anything to like our younger viewers and stuff like that, what would that be?
The younger guys, I mean, I'm young. I feel like I'm young in this industry. I'm 26 years old, so I'm not young, but I'm still new. I'm learning new things every single day, every single trip.
Yeah.
When we go out today, I learned so many new things just about the fishery and about what to be throwing. I learned new colors of jigs that I should be throwing at Catalina that I've never heard of. So come out, fish with us. The people you meet, I think, is the most important thing. Getting involved with industry guys. Guys who have been fishing. I mean, we had a guy here that was 70 years old today.
Right.
The guy's been fishing way longer than I've been alive. Like way longer.
no, I mean-
the stuff that guy's seen over 70 years, is crazy. So just getting involved. Get out there and don't be afraid to. You know
Right.
what I mean, give me a call. I'd be happy to help you guys. Just
Heck
come
yeah,
out.
man. All right, well, I'll be giving you a call soon. We gotta get together again.
Yeah, I get home from a couple tournaments here. October we'll be back out here in San Pedro, LA waterfront sport fishing. We're going to be doing a lobster combo. Headed out to Catalina. We'll be fishing. We leave at noon, fishing till sunset, and then we'll drop lobster pots, and everyone gets to take home some lobster.
Heck
So,
yeah.
it's pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
we're excited.
thank you very much, brother. And
you.
Thank you for throwing this event.
Come
It
out
was
anytime.
amazing.
Give me a call.
All right.
right,
Take
thank
care,
you.
man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're getting off the boat. I'm standing here with Dave Brown from Okuma, and you're their marketing manager or marketing director.
I am. Yep, one of the marketing managers at Okuma. Been there for 18 years now. Cover all these different kind of events, all the outdoor stuff, all of our promotional events, anything like you've been down to the Long Beach Fred Hall show or the PCS show or any of those Southern California shows, all the way out to the East Coast and doing like the Bassmaster Classic, Miami Boat Show. That's me.
Yeah.
I'm standing in those booths.
I gotta say, man, if it wasn't for you, I don't know if I would have switched over to my jig right away on that first stop. So I gotta say thank you to Dave, because he's the one that helped me to land my first sculpin that we had when we were out there, and got me back into the jig. So the guys at Okuma are not only just, they don't just have their product, they have the knowledge behind it. And it was just really cool to be able to see you out there doing your work.
Glad you had a good time. It was a fun bite today. A little tough for some of the boats, a little tough for our boat at some point, but sometimes you got to change it up. Everybody's out there fishing a sardine. You got to throw a little squid or try a jig. And I was fishing that slow pitch jig right away there and got bit pretty quick. So it was nice.
Yeah. And if anything, what kind of events do you guys have coming up?
So it's a really weird year. So we slowed a lot of events down. After the new year starts, we're going to start completely into that trade show season again. So we'll have all the Southern California shows, the 2 PCS shows. And then for us, we do some of these Western Outdoor News events. So actually in a couple of weeks, we'll be out at the Western Outdoor News US Open out there at Lake Mojave, which is going to be awesome, a bass fishing event. Then after the new year, like I said, we'll be at the Miami Boat Show, the Catfish Conference in Kentucky. I'll be at all of those events. And it just starts over and over and over. If you head over to okumafishingusa.com, you'll be able to see some of the stuff we're doing. You get on the blog there, you'll see some of the schedule of the events, some of the charters that we're doing and stuff as well.
That's pretty cool, man. And especially for myself, I come from that Lake Mojave area. So
Perfect.
I can't wait to see some of the coverage that you guys have there.
It should be a lot of fun.
Well, thanks again, Dave. Thanks for showing me a good time as well. And thanks for sponsoring the event. And if anything, man, I can't wait to get back out there and fish.
Awesome. Make
And
sure all your
hopefully-
subscribers come out and check you out as well.
And hopefully we're going to be fishing with some Okuma gear too.
Let's do it.
So let's do it.
Let's get it set up.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Now, this brings us to the conclusion of the San Pedro Showdown. I am super stoked because even though we didn't come away with the biggest fish, what we did come away with in our raffle was we actually won the pen rod that they were raffling off. So that is amazing. And I cannot believe the fact that the very first number, the very first prize that was given out was the pen rod. It was so cool. And I just want to say thank you once again to Western Outdoor News for sponsoring this event. Also to their sponsors. You had all kinds of people that were on the boat, all kinds of knowledge that was on the boat. And it was so cool to be able to actually pick the brains of individuals. I want to give a big shout out to my family that's out there being able to support me in putting the rods and stuff together, being able to support me and believing in this channel. And it's just been so much fun to be able to be there and know that support was there, right? My father-in-law, my fiance Lindsay, always being behind the camera and stuff like that whenever she can. I really appreciate it so much from the bottom of my heart. But guys, that brings us to the end of the San Pedro Showdown, and I can't wait to do it again. So until next time, stay tuned and take care.